So this is real. It's finally real. After working on this for so long, I finally get a chance to share it with you. Hello everybody, my name is Uriostegui and welcome to the very first video I make on my own books. I have yet to make one of these for some reason, but today I'm showing you Unburdened, a practical guide to finding freedom and peace. I started writing this nearly 2 years ago and it's taken a lot. It's literally all night, all day, spending so much time thinking about it, rewriting it, re-editing it, working on the cover, tossing out old covers. This is where all of that hard work ended up. Here's the front cover, and here's the back cover. And honestly, the title says everything about this book. It's things about me and my story so far that I had realized I'd been carrying for far too long, and releasing them in the various ways that I showcased in the book are what led me to who I am today. Maybe a little weird, but I feel like everybody that is somebody is a little bit weird. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the shirt I'm wearing. I wore this very shirt on purpose today. If you read it, it says excuses with some letters scratched out, replaced to say execute. And execution is everything that this book entails. That is 95% of what this book is. And the fact that I'm sitting here in this public park, surrounded by people walking around, cars coming in and out, shows that I am executing on the ideas that come into my head and not just letting them sit anymore, because that's something I've realized is like my biggest enemy. The night that I got this shirt, I was at a comedy show in downtown Orlando, and the comic, I don't remember his name at this point, but that's not the point. Towards the end of his act, he was talking about his story. He was talking about being depressed, being upset of where he was in his life. And all of that stemmed from not executing on the ideas that had popped into his head. And one day he decided enough was enough, and he began working on the things he actually cared about, his craft, his comedy, all that kind of stuff. And over time, that effort became something. It brought him to where he was. And that's what led him to creating the shirt that says excuses with some letters crossed out to say execute. And like I said, that concept is why I'm here today. This book is broken into 5 parts: change, release, reflection, acceptance, and intention. And I walk through some very real things in this book, such as fear, procrastination, doubt, the comfort zones that we eventually find ourselves hiding in, and the quiet habits that just keep us average. And it's not just theory. Throughout this book, there are reflection pages, like actual space for you to write in, because I didn't just want to write a book for you. I wanted to give you something that you can actually sit with and take in, something you can write your thoughts on or answer the reflection prompts. See, I didn't just want to give you something to read. I wanted you to have something that you make yours. And the way that you do that with this book is you write in it. I'm inviting you to deface something that I created. And I think that's pretty fun. Now, I didn't write this because I have all the answers. In fact, I wrote this because I'm searching for them. I wrote this for the person who feels stuck, who knows something needs to change but doesn't know where to start, who's carrying things, old versions of themselves, old fears, old stories that stopped fitting a long time ago. Sometimes the heaviest things that we carry are versions of ourselves that we refuse to let go of. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And Unburdened is available now. If you'd like to pick it up, I'll leave a link to it down in the description. But that is it for now. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, don't stop believing. See you guys.